Olivia Rodrigo is unstoppable. Olivia Rodrigo has been singing as long as she can't remember. She was grown up in Temecula, California. She would belt out the chorus to No Dove's Beth Weather and the White Stripes' Seven Nation Army. A different kind of Disney star. There is something in tradition of Disney. Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, Jonas Brother. Based on the fame they have made with their characters in Disney, lead fans to listen to their song on repeat, picking the lyrics apart from clues as to what went down. Rodrigo went on to star in two Disney series, Bizarre Dwarf and High School Musical, the musical the series, where she plays a student involved in a school production of the classic 2006 musical. When the show's creator discovered she was a budding musician, they encouraged her to write for the series. One of her songs, a powerful ballad called All I Want, rocked up millions of streams and became a minor chart hit. Joy Keller from Decider described her as especially magnetic. She's only 18. Rodrigo was born on February 2003 in Temecula, California. She has a mother of German and Irish descent and a father of Filipino ancestry. Rodrigo stated that her great-grandfather moved from the Philippines to United States as a teenager, and her family follows Filipino traditions and cuisine. Rodrigo began taking acting and singing classes at the age of 6 and started acting in theater productions at Lisa G. Males Elementary School and Dorothy McAilnet Middle School. She moved from Murrieta to Los Angeles when she landed her role of Busy Dwarf. The hugest fan of Taylor Swift. Rodrigo is notably a huge fan of Swift and has been an active member of the star's fandom for years. She'd call Swift one of her biggest inspirations. The pair have interacted more in the past few months. Rodrigo and fellow Swiftie-turned-pop star Conan Gray made TikToks in promotion of Fearless, Taylor's version. Swift also sent Rodrigo the ring she wrote while recording Red. The pair officially met in person at the Brits Award, exchanging handwritten letters and posting backstage. Driver's License is the longest-running #1 debut single in 15 years. The week after the single came out, it's such a blur, she says. There's a feature on Spotify when you can see how many of people are listening to a song at a given moment. And I remember going, oh my god, 60,000 people are listening to Driver's License right now. That was insane. I couldn't wrap my head around that number. I personally always felt such a connection to that song, she says. I would listen to it in my car alone if I was feeling sad, because it perfectly captured how I was feeling, in a way that the song I'd written before didn't. The fact that millions of others felt the same way reaffirmed this hypothesis. I was a little kid, that vulnerability is always the most attractive thing in songwriting, she says. The Love Triangle. After the viral sensation of Driver's License with Sabrina Carpenter and Joshua Bassett, the song is heavily rumored to be about the love triangle between the Disney stars. After High School Musical, the series, co-star Olivia and Josh reportedly dated before he moved on to Girl Meets World with Sabrina. Olivia and Josh were rumored to be dating last year, something which was fueled when fans uncovered a video of Olivia talking about how Josh took her driving for the first time in a trip she said she always remembered. They never confirmed, but Disney fans assumed they'd split in summer after Olivia referenced a failed relationship on TikTok. And months later, he was pictured at a lunch with Sabrina, and the two even attend a Halloween bash as Lava Girl and Shark Boy. And months later, he was pictured at lunch with Sabrina. Not yet, if we deep in driver license lyrics and read it, and you're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. Had fans guessing it was about Sabrina, after they uncovered an original version of the song in which it was brunette girl. The love triangle theories took another turn when Joshua Bassett released Lilac Lie. It's a full drama we'll never know the full story of, or, given that Joshua has just dropped another song, only a matter of time. It's a perfectly timed marketing strategy for the trio, which we can have, but applaud. Soar is her debut album. Her debut album was released on May 21. The title of her album, Soar, cuts against the sentimental teen pop lineage of Beach Boys, Gibson, or early Swift. Rodrigo has spoken openly about the therapeutic nature of songwriting, stating, "There's nothing like sitting at the piano in my bedroom and writing a really sad song. It's so inspiring to see my music affect people and maybe help them to feel less alone too." On April 1, Rodrigo released her next groundbreaking single, Deja Vu, which made the 18-year-old the first artist to premiere her first two singles in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100. On May 14, Rodrigo then dropped the third single, Trace from Soar, Good For You, and is now her second single to hit number 1 on Billboard. She recently performed the new song during her musical guest about on Saturday Night Live on May 15. She was quarantined in London. It helped me keep my sanity when there was so much drama going on. Being in isolation with people I love and care about kept me out of the hullabaloo, told Rodrigo for the experience of quarantine. She made a live performance for an audience which took place at Brit Awards. For the privilege of playing in the UK, she's been locked in a hotel room for a week, somewhere outside London. "I'm not sure where, but it's beautiful," she beams. "They're so loud, even at 4 a.m. I was awake because jet lag and the birds were tripping away. I was like, wow, I guess this is England." She feels like Sour in the work of a younger, less polished version of herself. "Oh gosh, I am so much happier than I was when I wrote all of the songs," she exclaims. "But it's also really cool that I made something out of those feelings."